automation and Industry 4.0 on our industry, and how is his company or companies like his, ThreadSol, helping the textile and garment industry to cope with these challenges?
Thank you for the question. Let me start this from the aspect of e-commerce, which we've spoken about a few times since the morning today. Let me start by quoting Ms. Julia when she was answering one of the questions which was raised about Amazon. She said that you have to make a choice right now as a brand, whether you want to compete with Amazon or not. Very true. However, even if you choose to compete, there is no chance that you're going to come out on the right side of the bat, unless you're, let us say, Alibaba. I'll tell you why. Right now, Amazon and Alibaba and the biggest of the giants, the tech giants in the e-commerce spectrum are foraying into their own private labels. Right now, Amazon has 7 private labels which they own, similar with the other tech giants as well. Now, what are the advantages that they have? They have the tech which we as brands do not have. Moreover, your products are being retailed in their platform, which means that they know that which of your products are reaching out to which customers, how are each of your products performing. It is not, the day is not very far when they will use this entire big data to, create their own lines of styles and, send it out to the huge market base that they already have. If you remember a slide which Mr. Edwin showed from a company in 2014 which was capturing data, the company is now a part of JD.cm. It was capturing data of the retail spectrum, what was happening there right now. That is big data. And to give you a brief understanding of what big data enables these tech giants to do, there's this day, 11th of November here in China, which is called the Singles Day. It is the biggest day of sales. One of the tech e-commerce players changed the price in their e-commerce website 26 million times on a single day. That is the power which e-commerce gives you. Now, the problem with e-commerce and the advent of e-commerce is that it brings about with itself fast fashion. The countries which are known for low and slow will definitely have to move to high and fast very soon. But what does it mean for you as a brand and for your vendor manufacturers? Right now, 35 to 40% of the time spent by your merchants as a brand is on technical negotiations. This has to completely reduce so that you can save on your lead time. In the manufacturing side, if you're handling one style, it takes, in the entire planning, it takes 35 to 40 minutes, right from when you start planning for purchase of fabric till you start your execution on your production floor. Now, we have all heard of styles increasing with fast fashion. The number to that, if you have to put a number to that, it would be 17.9% year on year, which means that if your capacity as a manufacturer remains the same, next year, if you're producing 100 styles this year, next year you would be producing 118 styles. What that means is that in 3 years, you would be planning for and producing twice the number of styles as you're producing right now. Now, with the numbers which I just shared with you for your merchants and for the time it takes for planning, imagine the workforce that you have right now doing twice the amount of work. Do you think that would really be helpful for reducing your lead time or competing with the e-commerce giants? Definitely not. What you need, rather, is the technology which they are using. You need AI, you need big data, you need mobility, so that you are ahead with the advantage, in the tech advantage which they have. There is nothing stopping these e-commerce giants to use the same vendors that you're using right now. So the arbitrage of manufacturing excellence does not really hold over there. So if you have time, if I would like to go into the details of how we do it, I'll quickly do it. So if we briefly divide sourcing into three major sections, it would be design, it would be your costing, and it would be manufacturing. Now, as again Mr. Edwin said, that design, things which are arts, there are certain things which are science. Design, to a certain extent, is still arts. AI and big data cannot completely replace the effort over there. But costing, 100% science, can be replaced. AI can do your complete costing, it can integrate with your CAD system and give you the best scientific costing at the sourcing stage. Now, as we know, it is not just about you benefiting, it is about sharing. You can share the scientific cost with your manufacturing partners. When it comes to big data, what it will do is it will take a look at millions of styles which you have sourced in the past, and based on that data, it will be able to correctly estimate the CM cost and the logistics cost and the value addition costs which you're going to add to the new style. Now, this works exactly like how a map company at this point of time can exactly predict how much time it will take for you to go from Hong Chow Marriott to Pudong Airport, based on data of millions of people who have done this travel at this specific point of time of the day on a Monday. Now, all you need is your big data technology to categorize your styles or your sourcing into buckets of styles, say seasons, and your manufacturers, and so on. And when a new sourcing order comes in, what the big data would do is it would quickly pick up these buckets, and it would actually predict and exactly predict that what should be the cost at which you are sourcing. Now, if we come to the third part, manufacturing. Again, manufacturing is all about planning, execution, reconciliation. The planning, as I just said, like the sourcing part, is 100% scientific. It can be done completely with the help of AI, big data. When it comes to execution, what is important is that we can make the best of plans, but in factories, which are dynamic environments, these plans might change. So what you need to do is take active feedback at every point of time. And you need a planning tool which works just like your Google Maps. If you take a wrong turn, it will reroute you to reach your destination in the fastest possible time, which means that it will still give you the best possible time, no matter what change happens on the production floor. Now, based on all these things, what you can do is you will have a huge data set which can predict you how much fabric you need to purchase the next time. So the effects of these would be that what we can do, what we have been able to do for manufacturers like Liu and Thai Group, Tri-State Group, for MAS in Bangladesh, manufacturers like Deco, Epic, and so on, is that we have been able to reduce the planning time, which was 35 to 40 minutes for an order, to something around 7 minutes, which is an 80% reduction in effort and time, which means you have a bonus on your lead time. We have been able to give scientific calculations, which means that you can save on your cost in that spectrum. And for the brands, we again can do the same things, which is give you the plans in lower lead time. We can help your negotiation through a completely AI-driven platform, so that all the technical negotiations, which takes 35 to 40% of the time of your merchants, can be completely eradicated. So, to conclude, what we need is technology to compete with tech giants in e-commerce, being the traditional brands. Either you adopt technologies like AI, big data, and so on, which we are providing, or you will have to fall behind in the battle.